At our Guardians of the Galaxy Q&A this past weekend, Kevin Feige, Chris Pratt, and James Gunn discussed the upcoming film. When asked if one of Marvel's famous post-credit scenes would be included that would connect to the MCU, Feige stated, "We don't look at those post-credit scenes as mandatory in any way. If we have something fun, we'll add it. That's part of the fun for sitting through the credits. We always build in additional time for when a cool idea comes up. James has had some cool ideas." Mark, buy or sell that we will see a post-credit scene in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ashley, what time does the store open and how early can I get in line? This is definitely. I don't have kids that I know of, but if I had kids, I would not only bet their lives on it, I would bet their very souls on the fact that there's going to be a post-credit scene in Guardians of the Galaxy, because look at where Guardians of the Galaxy came from. We've actually seen a little bit of it on the big screen already in a post-credit scene. I won't spoil it for you kids, but we've already seen that, and so coming from that, of course they're going to build something in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because it gets Marvel people into the theater because they're like, oh, I'm kind of interested in this Guardians thing, but I bet the end credit might try to tie it into something else that we're more familiar with. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, there has to be one. I mean, I love Feige. He's a god to all of us. He really is. He knows exactly what he's doing here. But to say that, they're not planning it, I mean, we look forward to this. When else do we stay for the credits? Sorry. Like, I love that
sorry, Key Grips.
Sorry, guys. But I just love that it does tease what's coming. And James Gunn, if he has good ideas, of course he's going to have good ideas. He's a nut and fabulous, and I love him. So, yeah, I really look forward to these, and there's got to be one.
I buy it as well, too, because there's the first thing, the reason why he said he could be covering himself and basically saying it just might not be as good as you want it to be. Meaning, like, because the Iron Man 3 post was disappointing to a lot of people.
It had nothing to do with anything.
There was nothing. It was just fun. So he was saying we'd like to do it for fun. I think the real question should maybe be, will there be two of them, like in the Avengers? Because one usually, I think that's what they do that's fun, is they set one up that's going to continue the universe, and then they give you one fun one that just means nothing, and you're cool with that. So I think there will be one. I can't wait to see, because you have to tie everything that's going to happen to Phase 3 now, and just all this stuff. There's so much going on. Will we see an Ant-Man eventually? Maybe not in this movie, but just something cool has to happen in these postings.
Like in Thor, the two.
The little creature.
Jumping around.
Yeah, and at the end, right.
So now, not only do they have to do one, they have to do two now.
Raise the stakes, Phase 3,
I think Feige was just saying, don't expect it all the time, even though we're going to do it. And every other company, like Fox, is ripping us off with the post-credits. They did it with Wolverine. The best part of Wolverine was the end scene. That was after the credits.
The best end credit scene ever.
And the funny thing, too, is now, and other studios are being held to that. Like, even if they don't have it, because Man of Steel, people are sitting there going, oh, what's going to happen next? And when he didn't, people booing. Like, we don't
can't believe they ripped us off. What do you mean? Marvel is good. What? That Marvel? So Feige's just like, we might keep doing it, but they'll probably do 3 now.
But I want to pump the brakes on that, because eventually it's just going to be the whole movie starts out as the post-credits. And then it's just like, here's some credits, here's this, here's this, here's this.
Well, I'm sort of like, I'm digging it, because they should do a pre-film, like even before the credits, like, here's an early, like, 2-minute scene of Ant-Man. That's a, what? Because it's like a meanwhile in comic books. They sometimes throw away to, like, that's what keeps the Marvel universe so cool to me, is like all these characters are existing at the same time, and because they own all this giant branch of characters, they can do that now. Not with Spider-Man just swinging by, but all the characters that they own.
Meanwhile,
please have Spider-Man swinging by.
I wonder if it's going to carry into the rest of Disney properties, like Star Wars, because all the spin-off movies too. So I'm very curious about it.
Or throw
like
Maleficent in there?
Wars?
Yeah, Loki's going to be in Star Wars.
Loki all day, every day, just sick.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.